network, right? They have to look at the people, demographic movement. That means what sort of age are they going to marry? Are they forming small families, right? And what are their work patterns and so on? You know, in terms of the distance between their workplace and the residence. And they have to look at the development control parameters, okay, in this district, right, new district. Are there any new regulations related to the control of building and so on? Okay, so all these have to be, worked out by the developers because they are building in anticipation of demand, and of course they have to understand about the potential competitions, right, from their fellow developers who all want to develop in that district. Okay, so they have to, understand the market, information. Okay. We also talk about the roles of consultants and property managers. Okay. Basically, we talk about quantity surveyors, practical surveyors, building surveyors, and property managers. Right. And the last lecture we talk about problems in the industry, including the Asian financial crisis and also the recent subprime crisis. Okay? So the causes and implications we have talked about. And today we talk about the globalized construction industry, the WTO, and some of the advantages and disadvantages of globalization. Now, out of these topics, now, of course, hopefully by now you should more or less have completed your tutorial questions, right? There are some groups which I understand have yet to complete the presentations, but hopefully you will do it within this week. Okay. Now, as far as examination is concerned, 2 questions will be set from these 7 topics. Okay, 2 questions. Of course, there is still another section set by Dr. Zhang, okay, who previously taught you on the macro aspect of the construction industry. Okay? So he also set 2 questions. Okay? So each of you has to answer 2 questions. Okay? One from section A, one from section B. Okay? Section A is set by Dr. Zhang. Section B is set by me. Okay? From these 7 topics. Sometimes it is a combination of topics. Okay, you cannot say, oh, it's only regarding, let's say, regional comparison. No. Okay, it can be a combination. Okay, for example, you need to understand, something about China, right? For example, okay, in answering a question about, I don't know, maybe the roles of construction. Okay, you have to integrate your knowledge, right? Don't be so isolated. Okay? You cannot pass the exam just by reciting the PowerPoint, right? You have to understand the whole picture. Okay? So that is the examination arrangement. Okay? So each of you has got to answer 2 questions, one from each section. Okay? So don't forget to revise Dr. Zhang's section as well. Okay? And if you want to focus your study, I would say you don't need to remember too much statistics, right? No need to remember all these GDP figures and all that, right? But have an understanding about some policies, right? In certain countries, right? Okay. And also, as I said, developers affect us substantially, right? Pay some attention to what developer does. As I said, when they estimate demands in a certain district and so on, right? What are their decisions and so on, okay? And for example, and also what are their responsibility and so on, right? Those are the issues about developers, right? So other aspects you have to understand and integrate, okay? You cannot say, I just study 1 or 2 topics to pass the examination. You cannot do so, right? Because some of the questions are integrated. Okay. Right. Any questions? Of course, you can still ask questions in tutorials. Okay? But if there are any common issues with what you address, you can ask now.
唔係喎，我發覺佢啲跳拖 question 咧，差唔多條條都係有出過 past paper，所以真係唔知點。
Now, try to give examples, right, in your answers.
點樣可以播
In your
翻嚟
answers,
聽
try
啊？
to give examples where possible. I've given you many examples, right?
有啊，咁大個喇叭。
That's why you have to come to
應該
lecture,
點樣播咧？唔識
right?
播。
Not just read the content of your classmates.